We may now have evidence that David got Celeste pregnant before her life was taken. So a brand new Discord message was just leaked from July of 2024 where David says, "I'll join the group chat with wifey and give y'all story time." He then says, "Me and deleted user got a kid on the way." And that same deleted user posted this image, which is allegedly of Celeste's hands with the name David. And this image where she is allegedly with David somewhere that looks like backstage. And the timeline does match up to after she went missing and was with David. And people from this chat said that she was known to delete her account so that people wouldn't find her and they wouldn't find out about her relationship with David. And the Discord staff has officially spoken out saying they were never aware of her true age or that she was a missing person, and they thought that she was around 18 or 19. They said they no longer associate with David or support his actions and are deeply saddened by the situation. And just to put things in perspective, this is how Celeste looked when she met David, and you cannot tell me that she looks of age. Rest in peace to Celeste. Let me know what you guys think, and as always, I'll keep you guys updated. We may now have evidence that David got Celeste pregnant before her life was taken. So a brand new Discord message was just leaked from July of 2024 where David says, "I'll join the group chat with wifey and give y'all story time." He then says, "Me and deleted user got a kid on the way." And that same deleted user posted this image, which is allegedly of Celeste's hands with the name David. And this image where she is allegedly with David somewhere that looks like backstage. And the timeline does match up to after she went missing and was with David. And people from this chat said that she was known to delete her account so that people wouldn't find her and they wouldn't find out about her relationship with David. And the Discord staff has officially spoken out saying they were never aware of her true age or that she was a missing person, and they thought that she was around 18 or 19. They said they no longer associate with David or support his actions and are deeply saddened by the situation. Just to put things in perspective, this is how Celeste looked when she met David, and you cannot tell me that she looks of age. Rest in peace to Celeste. Let me know what you guys think, and as always, I'll keep you guys updated.
I'm wondering if Celeste was pregnant and David was freaking out about it. This is my theory on what I think happened to Celeste, the whole David investigation. Once their relationship developed, and of course they probably had not a healthy relationship because they're both extremely young, there could have been a possibility that she got pregnant on accident and David probably freaked out and didn't know what to do. Maybe I watch too many crime shows, but the manner in which someone passes away definitely tells a lot. As we know, she was found in David's Tesla, not fully complete. Kinda sounds like somebody freaked out, didn't know what to do, and wanted to hide this right away. But then I also kept thinking, like, the way that this was done was very sloppy. And same thing, it's very telling for someone who freaked out and didn't know what to do, probably abandoned the Tesla somewhere, just wanted to move on with their life. I think it tells you a lot about David's mental health and his headspace, but I think we could already kind of see that with the type of music that he does put out, and even like with all the themes of like his concert. I mean, this is what he's wearing to performances, is a bloody shirt. This story is unraveling every single day, and I really just want to know the conclusion to what happened to this poor young girl. But yeah, let me know your theories. What do you think happened?
I think David killed Celeste because he got her pregnant. If internet sleuths are to be believed, David and Celeste started their relationship in 2021. Most people are saying that Celeste was 11 years old, but let's remember, she has a late birthday in September. So she could have been 10 years old when she and David first started interacting. And apparently, David and Celeste were in a relationship up until Celeste was reported missing in April of 2024 when she was 13 years old. Now, what happens to most girls between the ages of 10 and 13? That's normally when most girls get their first period because they're going through puberty and will develop the ability to become pregnant. Now, when David first met Celeste, he was in high school, he was a teenager, but it's still fucking weird because why are you fucking around with a 10 or 11-year-old? A child. By the time Celeste goes missing, David is 19 years old, firmly and legally an adult. He's also rising in fame thanks to his musical virality on TikTok. It probably wouldn't help his career to have gotten a literal child pregnant, but it's definitely not going to help his career if he killed a pregnant child. At this point in time, all of this is alleged. There's still an ongoing investigation. The story is developing, but I will echo the sentiments of most people online. If this motherfucker did that shit, underneath the jail.
Yo! So if If you haven't been paying attention, there's an alleged Discord message from a year ago where David said him and Celeste had a kid on the way. Now, I don't know if he was playing or not when he said this, but we do know for a fact that they had intercourse, bro. He even talked about it in his song L4F/L4L, where he said, don't care about the law when I'm with you because I be breaking it all the time. That's what you meant, bro? There's even another message saying, people our age just don't appreciate love at all. Gang, she was a little girl. What are you talking about? Here's an alleged picture of her hand with the tattoo that says David with a ring on it. To the people that are out here being like, oh, she lied about her age and woo woo woo. Dude, when you look at her, you don't see a grown woman, bro. You see a kid. If you used your brain for one moment, you would realize that he was paying off her friends and people in her area to shut up. We also got some more news right here. Fortnite went ahead and parted ways with David. And as a result of this entire situation, his world tour has been canceled. And the news broke, and the fact that he was still able to tour and they were still selling tickets is insane to me, bro. How is he not arrested right now? He had so much going for his career and he just destroyed everything with this. Other than that though, let me know your thoughts. I'm curious.
I bet my last dollar David took his 15-year-old girlfriend because she had gotten pregnant. Wanted to keep it and he didn't want to be charged as the PDF file he is. 14 million views and 159,000 likes. So a lot of people agree with this. Basically implying that he got her pregnant but then wanted to deliver the baby but then couldn't because then that would obviously be exposed that he's dating a 13-year-old. As you can see from this footage as well, you can literally see David taking her backstage. That is actually nuts. So it just confirms that they were together and they were caught red-handed yet again. Now, I think y'all already seen this news, but apparently he has the same exact tattoo on him and her. Now that I put two and two together, is it because you can't let anybody know that you're dating? Like, I just realized that might be what the tattoo means. That you need to be quiet, not tell the world that I'm dating a 13-year-old. Dude, oh my god. I don't know. What do y'all think about this in the comments? Do you think this statement is correct? Do you think that's what happened?
We may now have evidence suggesting that David impregnated Celeste before her death. Therefore, in July 2024, a brand new dispute news was leaked, in which David wrote, "I will join the group chat with my wife and tell everyone a story." Then he said, "I and the deleted user are about to have a child." And the deleted user posted this picture, which was allegedly a photo of Celeste, with David's name on it. In the picture, she is said to be with David in some place that looks like a backstage area. The timeline also matches the situation where she was with David after her disappearance. Everyone in this chat group said that she usually deletes her account to avoid people finding her and knowing about her relationship with David. Discord staff also officially stated that they never knew her real age and never knew she was a missing person. They originally thought she was about 18 or 19 years old. They said they no longer keep in contact with David and no longer support his behavior and are deeply saddened by this situation. In short, this is how Celeste looked when she met David. Please allow me to tell you that she did not look like that age. May Celeste rest in peace. Please share your opinions.
If David really got Celeste Rebus pregnant, I hope that he gets charged with not only the murder of Celeste, but for the fetus as well. Plus charges for getting a teenage child pregnant to begin with. This dude is sick.
You've just gotten some major updates on the David and Celeste case. Literally every single hour, it's like somebody's leaking something new. And this one is big because it looks like it might have been that Celeste was pregnant. As you guys can see right here, it says me and deleted user got a kid. And a lot of people are saying that the deleted user is actually Celeste. But the thing about this is, if you could see right here, it says 7/11/24, which means she might have already had the baby. Either that or they got an abortion. Because let's just add a quick 9 months to that date, and we would probably get around April to May. And we're currently in September. And as you can see, this deleted user also posted a picture of showing her tattoo saying David on her finger. They also posted this, which I'm not really sure what it is, but maybe it could be like her with David backstage or something like that. David has also come out and canceled his remaining days for the tour, which I think is pretty obvious, right? At this point, he's just in too much deep shit. It is not looking good for him at all. And if him getting her pregnant turns out to be 100% true, it's just gonna make things even worse.
And when it comes to the D4David dude, I hate to jump to assumptions. I'm lying. I love jumping to assumptions. Anyways, firstly, he did that shit. Secondly, I'm going to take it even further. I would not be shocked if once the autopsy comes back, if she was not pregnant. Now, I could be completely wrong, and I'll take that L. But when you think about when predators are dealing with these young kids, they don't usually dispose of them unless that child is with child, because then the reality of their crimes start to catch up with them. Because once she went to a doctor and they're like, oh yeah, you're pregnant, you're 13, who impregnated you? Locked up immediately. There would have been no if and buts or maybes. So this is all just my crazy lady hypothesis that yes, he did it and she was pregnant and that was the reason that he did it. But, you know, my condolences to her family. Where was the mama? But my condolences for the time being. I'll get back at you next week, maybe.
More evidence has come out on David, and he's even more cooked. Stay with me now. I know y'all don't like to read. I'm about to summarize it. The people who control his Discord, where he was texting Celeste, have stated that, yes, that is Celeste in those live videos with David. So this live stream where he talk about he trained her and the comments keep spamming Epstein, that was Celeste. They admit that. And police have confirmed that the body in the vehicle is Celeste. They then went to say that they always thought Celeste was 19 years old. They never thought that she was the missing girl because they don't live in California and didn't even know she was missing in the first place. That every time people would spam or say her full government name in the chat, they never thought nothing of it because the chat be going by so fast. That they don't condone his actions or him lying to the chat about what her real age was, and that they're disassociating themselves with him. So now the Discord has confirmed that that is Celeste that has been missing, that was found in the vehicle, from police confirming that was her and her mom. So any way you cut this, bro is cooked. I ain't gonna lie to you, he is completely deep fried. Then bro try to get a new Celeste, like come on bro. Jesus, I'm gonna say alleged for purposes, but that's crazy, bro. Rest in peace to that young girl.
Celeste was pregnant. That is the reason why David killed her, allegedly. Now, have y'all heard about the David and Celeste story? Because this story is straight out of a horror movie. You know, Celeste is a young girl, and I hate how some people are calling her a young woman. No, she was a girl. She disappeared last year. And allegedly, she had been with David, this up-and-coming singer, since she was 10, maybe 11 years of age. And from what I've been hearing, reading online, some of his friends knew, and some of her family members knew that they were together. And why didn't do anything? I don't know. That's something else. But how they found her body was David had his Tesla like at a tow yard or something like that, and some of the workers there started smelling like a decomposing body coming from the Tesla, so they decided to call the authorities. The authorities came and they found the body. Now the body is incomplete. They found her head and some limbs, but the body is not complete, so they're gonna attempt and find her body. Of course, David is the prime suspect because he was with her for the last couple of years.